One with the sounds. Leave it to me. You will obey. Checkmate. Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The Anchor Stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? The grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner Scar of Jingzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Huanglong. Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more. All hope will be swept away.
You talk too much. Your life is mine to take. Next, behold this blade.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
The connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
For Lova and Scar, their appearance was too well timed. Like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, no matter.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than...
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite. Your journey ends here. What is built by fate shall not be swayed.
The Fraxidus must think highly of us. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency, and there's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real name, huh?
The children have toiled to create this grand spectacle, and depend upon. I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel, you are our honored guest. Your path of return is barred by the Styx Lake. The waystone was shattered by my own hand. Stay here, and I shall see you unharmed.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well played. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Regrettable choice. Balance is not mine to seek. Yet the role I am given.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our... So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope!
Very well.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We'll push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
One with the sounds. Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you alright, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journey in paradise is just ahead.
Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers. It's voices.
Nothing left. All buried in ruins. The Montellis. No one answered my prayers. But my faith was always...
My head! It hurts. I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby!
To disappear again. This time, for nothing. Warriors. A ruin stands alone.
Enough!
It's meaningless.
Welcome, Rover. A pleasure to see you again. Well, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please, take your time to enjoy this interlude. Did Avidius's story stir sorrow and anger in your heart? By now, you must have realized that Renacita's fate was forged by the Sentinel. With that truth exposed, have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could a girl born into a land ravaged by war? Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure it? Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become...
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Renacita...
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small one day. My role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur. However, my moment on stage is yet to come.
You wrote Avidius, and you speak of divinities with disdain. But the moment you took up that quill, you became no different. I don't trust you.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone. We've invited you before. Many times. Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that. Unbound by Renacita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone. To aid in that, I know you bear a power not of this world. It grants you a cover. Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Should two such Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abbey, merge with Overthrax, and then... You've never questioned what Abbey is. Never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. You do already know what the dark tide... Perhaps once Abbey merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly. Leviathan has long sought its harbinger, but you weren't its first choice. That role was meant the paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story still. Any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes and we found the perfect We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions for Carter Thea. The divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity? Yes. Hope amid alas. This interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber now then. But... life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets, and then, in the blink of a moment...
I believe in them. Just as they believe...
Of course. You've always... But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan...
What? So your true target is...
A special scene between her and our grand architect must not but now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited him. And you... I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels. Yet I confess, Galbrena, your growth hath far outstripped what I...
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours. Surely you know more than most. So go on.
You risked all to save, to choose, to protect is one thing.
So what? I chose...
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacet discords. My offer still stands. Join the Frax.
Ever since I got these wings, I don't need a haven or titles to cage me.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the free.
Sounds like something a hypocrite.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The tacit discords within you are gone.
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. But me... I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The dark tide cursed me long ago. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Stephen, so be it. Forsake all hope.
We're already there, Schwarzloch. This blood... it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now... it's time you paid for your arrogance! Begins.
Corrupted frequencies.
Bullseye. May the flames light your way home. And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her... Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last. That cannon is but one mask the Grand Architect...
I know. That's why we have to move and...
There was a battle near the Journeying Paradise. It's after...
Left.
There is no path.
Then I'll carve one out... Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark it came up. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. That will speed things up. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Those I've slayed stay dead forever.
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. Set to die? Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. Your divinity is next. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed him, and the stem. Run all you like. Your chance to save him is already lost.
If I believed in fate...
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide?
I know it's not enough. What if I had...
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed him once. I can do it again. It's just if saving him means we still have a shot at taking... I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic.
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan, either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for us.
I would, no matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, the fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had. What awaits you now, roving outlander? And step onto the deserted stage.
How much time has passed?
Death is a divine. Those you cherish now, but far more, those who once stood by you. One day, even this Steely will follow, swallowed by the tide of...
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. But now that you fear has made you weak. Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead. When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remains the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Only one variable slipped past our design. Her. The Revenant returned from the dark tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought Leviathan to its end. But the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash. Oh, harbinger of the dark tide, you can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin, and ruin alone. No, not fond of how the story ends, are we? Well, fortunately, you are not like the rest. Your fate rises above the masses. You still hold the power to choose. You always wanted to be the savior. Now that chance lies before you. The one you've known was coming all along.
Shut up, you noisy pest. You don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. Took a few tricks, but I made it in. This is your mindscape. Leviathan drew it from the deepest layers of your mind, using the purest frequency of the dark tide. Everyone has a mindscape. Some say when countless seas of consciousness flow together, they make the essence of Solaris. I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.
But I saw Carlotta, Brant, everyone. And you. You were all just like in that illusion I had before.
Leviathan preyed on your deepest fear of losing the ones you care about, and turned it into these gravestones. The ones who seem the strongest often fear loss the most. That's how Leviathan slips in, by exposing our pain to the light. If you let it take hold, you'll never break free. In the end, you're mine. So, you could say this place hangs between life and death. Your friends are here too, each of them fighting their own demons. But... can you feel this?
Yes. It's warm and real.
There. Look up. When I hunt, I often travel through the night. The darkness is thick, but those stars don't shine for me. Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. To me, like stars, that's why. You, sometimes, all it takes is the first step. I don't know your past, but I do know the future you want isn't one of death. Being scared of losing someone just means you're human. But the people you love, this isn't where it ends. If you want the path to open, remember all the people you helped anchor to a future. Now. But before that, take a look behind you. You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. That's your past, but it's also your strength. So use it. Hope is still out there, waiting for you. Take this spark with you. Take the step through darkness into the light. I know we will be right behind you.
New allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeated.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eye.
The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break
Like I said, we seize control.
Music itself holds no illusion.
It's the heart that grants it meaning. A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking, our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve
A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be
The
frustrated.
power to ride our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
You have no role in Renacita's destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight. We carry the Dark Tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow! Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
Be the spark that lights the night.
Well said. You are not alone, because we are here with you. Where the dark night ends, lies the blazing sun. We all made it, Rover.
Don't worry, it's just a scratch. Glad to see you're all right. As for that Grand Architect, the spirits will guide him to the other shore.
She burned her own life force to help you. Only by overclocking was she able to break through the Dark Tide's illusion. Her true forte has always been inside her. And as her blazing will became overclocked flames that seared away the corruption of the tacit discords and the Dark Tide, it awakened her forte. I took on some of the cost of her overclocking. I admit her insolent gamble paid off again.
She saved me, but you saved her.
Maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time. I knew you wouldn't stand by and let me die.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Finally recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stayed true to who we are. But we can catch up later. For now, how did you all make it here?
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the Dark Tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge. Leviathan pulled us into its illusion.
But the echoes swallowed by the Dark Tide protected us. They bought us the time we needed to drink it.
The echoes of Renacida can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
We follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the dark tide.
And who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
And the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
The dark tide showed us your memories. We know that Kartathea planned her own death to plant humanity into Leviathan.
Her mind is asleep inside Leviathan's anchored body. If we can wake her, our chances of beating the Threnodian will grow. Let Abby rest for now. When the Threnodian falls, use your power to split its essence from the gem, and I'll use my devouring ability to seal it inside me.
So that's the real reason the Phyrexidus was targeting you.
Yes, but now I've got backup. Neither they nor the Threnodian. Cristoforo thought his script was flawless, but he missed one thing. Even the faintest spark of hope can ignite a blaze when we stand together.
Defeating the Threnodian is what we all seek. That is what unites us.
Leviathan twisted our memories and emotions into this fake paradise, hoping we'd surrender to its will and let it harvest.
But now, the fate it's forced upon us is ours to shatter.
As long as we hold on to our shared faith and hope, Leviathan will never win.
It's time to break open the gate and burn this false paradise to the ground. That's the Threnodian's chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. It's expanding the rift, bleeding into our world. Temper of distortions! Watch out! I thought dividing us would make us easy prey.
Didn't thought wrong.
Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters.
All cocoons cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Quickly and swiftly.
Child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Wind rises.
The flames are raw. Careful. The platform is collapsing now that the cocoons are gone.
Lorelai?
She just stabilized the distortion. Let's move.
What about the others?
We're good! The Lioness of Glory caught us! What a... The Dragon of Dirt lent its aid as well.
All right.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, Righteous One, open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Renacita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me. Fleur-de-Lis, once more the crown is thine. Return to my embrace. Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment.
This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land with wounds Leviathan itself.
Careful! Stop right there!
So long as we stand, we can still bring Carnacia back.
I am the Tempest! The wicked will face judgment!
Speak of the devil.
I am the beginning and
You are safe with me.
Your turn, Augusta!
My blade calls!
More bullets for you. Rise from hellfire!
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
expected.
Is this supposed to be a mockery?
I'll show you.
The gates of
Ridiculous imitation! Disgraceful!
waves falling.
The Ephod Sorcery! And even my slaves! Oh, filthy thieves!
Passing.
Stand tall! Your captain's got your back!
Not while I'm watching.
By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Hear my decree. Fleur-de-lis, youth, death.
It's written for the chrysalis to restore its frequencies.
I'll handle it.
Thank you, everyone. It worked. I'm back!
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou cast aside thy godhood once more?
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine. Then behold, the deepest abyss of despair.
People of Renacita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
Resistance. The fate of Renacita is mine to decree.
Leave it to me.
Even the Threnodian's chrysalis turned into a weapon. So you're ready to take a final stand. Ha! Too bad! That won't bring us down!
The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My gospel shall resound across the tides of eternity!
Still trying to corrupt us with your whispers.
Wait. It's the people of Renacita. They're singing for us.
Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This is the hymn of humanity.
Insolence! My will suffereth no defiance! This is my kingdom!
A hollow throne. In the name of Imperator, be gone!
My strength!
Your
Nightmare,
form is shattered,
break asunder.
and your fate is sealed. This time, fate will flow to the future we have anchored. Watch closely, Leviathan. This is the will of humanity.
Count me in too, Rover! Let's not get like that.
Listen to the music in the dream.
Time to end this once and for all.
Leviathan, prepare for your final reckoning!
May you now be bound by the weight of humanity's hopes.
Abraxas! Why has Sol betrayed us?
It's time to absorb the dark tide.
I'll split the gem from its physical form.
Time to finish this.
Our paths were never truly opposed. One day, they shall cross again. Remember this. We were once your waystones.
Reigns the land. Within it lies the will of every primus of the order, from Napoli the Second to my own resolve and atonement. Let its light banish this final darkness. Renacita will surely know a lasting dawn.
This calamity ends here. For good.
That Primus got what he wanted. He fulfilled the fate he desired for Renesita. The Threnodians' creatures have been defeated. They never broke through our defenses. With the dark tide now receding, it seems that all is resolved. I only played a small part. It was the courage of these warriors that truly held the line. Now that you have returned safely, I'll continue with my mission.
Scar from the Fraxidus. Did he escape again?
Unfortunately, yes. I see you didn't catch the mastermind either.
That Cristoforo got away. But don't worry, I will hunt him down.
That Fraxidus. The calamity has passed, but our city-states are weakened. We must rebuild, recover. We cannot join this hunt.
Survivors deserve more attention than criminals who deserve to die.
Rest assured, we're not forgetting this transgression.
Thank you, heroes of Renesita.
Is that Cartathia's voice? Hey! Cartathia! You're welcome!
I'm back to myself now. Let's meet in Raguna City, righteous one.
Defeating Leviathan was just the start of Renesita's new era. There's plenty of cleanup work ahead for everyone.
Each day to come holds more hope than the last.
Septimont will have many matters demanding our attention. Raguna will be no different.
Leave Septimont to us. Raguna's problems, well, they're looking a lot more complicated than ours.
Once everything is settled, will you come home to Septimont City?
I will.
We will meet again, heroes.
Phoebe?
Huh?
Is everything all right? You looked like you were somewhere else just now.
Oh, I was just thinking how the Blessed Maiden's voice sounded just like the heavenly voice during the Carnival. So, I was wondering about the Sentinel's messages we heard before. Was it? Do you think their advice? Consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad.
Huh?
This calamity is past. But now Raguna must face a harsh truth. Primus Fenrico gave his life to stop the Dark Tide. And the Sentinel is gone. For the Ragunesi, what fills their hearts now is likely sorrow and uncertainty. But at the same time,
Lady Carlotta, we've finished tallying all our losses. Here's the full report for your review.
Thank you. Secure all salvageable relief supplies first. The remaining personnel should assist the Phasadeas in treating the wounded.
Rosemary has already dispersed the family's medicine in mist form. Thanks to that, treatment has been smoother than expected. The injured will be tended to shortly.
Repairs on the Genesis Nexus are still underway, but some damaged common echoes are already operational again.
Leave the residual dark tide frequencies to me.
All right, crew, come lend a hand.
Pero's got a whole mountain of tools over here. Like this rapid adhesive gun.
If you're having trouble restoring the damaged buildings, Mr. Fulmine and I can help using our fortes.
If Imperator were here, they'd be happy to see this.
Imperator once said, "Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but by humanity's will shall a new era be forged." I've now truly returned from the dead.
Blessed Maiden!
Please, just call me Cardathea. Renacita's divinity is no more, and with it, the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Divine. Phoebe, your faith in the Sentinel has never wavered, nor has it been blind. It stems not from obedience, but from a deep belief in their deeds and ideals. Imperator once led the displaced to these isles, yet what allowed the Ragunasi to stand firm upon the sea was not divine favor, but their own efforts. The statue in the city was built in their likeness, but it was the people who gave shape to the faith it stands for. Faith once united us. It was also what drove us to seek liberation. The path of civilization is never fixed. It shifts with what's being demanded at present.
And it's the people of a civilization who decide what they demand.
As it was in the beginning, and ever shall be. Everyone has their tasks to do now, but in the future...
I want you to have this, Phoebe. Imperator entrusted me with this relic. Within it is Renacita's past, and its future.
Renaceda's future? Oh, but it's empty. Where is the recorded future?
The future is already in your hands.
I see. Thank you, Rover.
From now on, perhaps I no longer need to hide who I really am. So, I'll join in rebuilding Raguna too.
Sign me up.
Disaster recovery in Raguna City is nearly complete.
You're welcome. By the way, Phoebe...
Miss Galbrenna? When she finished up here, I think I saw her heading to Margarita's rest...
Hello. I'll have one fantastic fizz and freeze gelato. Extra large. They say if you mix mint, viscum berries, mastic nuvola, and cream in just the right proportion, you get a gelato that's not only packed with flavor, but sharp and cool enough to clear your head.
Okay. But how are you feeling with that thing in you? We've wrapped everything up here. Best we get to the Black Shore soon.
Everything's fine. Chimera's keeping it stable. Nothing to worry about for now, though ever since I absorbed that essence, Chimera has been grumbling non-stop about craving something.
I said nothing.
Hey, I'm human too, you know. I'm allowed to want good food. Never mind, let's...
Abby, time to dig in.
I've been dying for this.
Miss Margarita, one extra large 40-astic fizz and freeze gelato, please. Thank you.
Right away. You helped Renesita through its darkest hour. Here you go. Double the scoop on the house. Unlimited refills.
Oh, I can't manage this on my own. Want to split it? You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay. So, one side each. Oh, one.
Yeah, the ship should have docked by now.
He's the leader of the ghost hounds. Strong, ruthless, not someone to cross lightly. I teamed up with him once while he tried to recruit me, but I'm used to working alone, so they've got quite the network. I got that LEM terminal through their channel.
He seems intimidating, but I think he's all right.
If you ever find yourself in the new Federation, you'll probably get to know him better.
Now, Rover! Looks like Renesita's been tied up with a neat little bow. The other Bloom Bears have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop of strength out there. Once we've handed out the Threnodian's gem to Tethys, I might even allow myself a few hours of...
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have...
This is what the Black Shores does. We're just...
This might be the first real conversation we've had since everything ended. Thank you very much, Ilbrenna. It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodian's gem. Not in my current state.
It would throw your power completely out of balance. Better, and really, I couldn't have done all this alone. Everyone...
Still, if you hadn't come to kill me, we never could have pulled it off.
Honestly, pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful resonators, without flinching or getting caught? Yes. Luckily, with a clear target, There's always a way to make the shot land. I didn't need to take you on, just sell the scene. Blessed Maiden down in one.
Well, we had to make it convincing, didn't we? Looks like I've still got it. Would you like to join us, Galbrenna? The Sentinel once said they didn't want the people to mourn their passing with sorrow. What they truly wished to hear were songs and laughter. We'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too. I do hope you'll all come, including you, Righteous One. Then it's settled. If you dare skip it, I'll drag you there myself. But for now, it looks like it's time for goodbyes. At least for now.
The Order will soon elect a new Primus. From now on, Raguna's affairs will no longer be decided by the Order alone. Instead, the Montelli and Phasalia families will help to guide decisions, together with the voice of the people.
We will begin addressing the wrongs the Order has committed. Raguna's future belongs in the hands of its people. It will be led by their shared will.
Our family will also continue expanding Renacita's overseas trade routes. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again in a distant land.
And should you ever return to Renacita, know this. You will always be our most honored guest and dearest friend.
Not just us, but these little echoes too. We'll hold this bond close. Always.
If you ever visit any fascinating places, promise you'll tell me all about it. I'll turn your adventures into verse and have them sung across Renacita.
Rover, remember not to overdo it. Eat when you're supposed to. And don't forget, life is meant to be enjoyed.
To meet and to part is a part of life. So please accept this blessing I offer in my own name. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity, and may love and light guide you on every step of your journey.
This wide, free world has always been your stage. Wherever you go, I believe you'll always shine as its brightest star.
See, Augusta? Told you we'd make it in time. Septimont's mess is mostly sorted now. The Senate can deal with the rest. We don't...
You, my fellow warrior, are someone worth chasing. Next time we meet, you'll be even stronger. As will I. I'll be a gladiator.
Your strength comes from deep in your heart, unshakable and selfless. It shines above Septimont and reminds everyone what being a hero truly means. Fighting by your side has been an honor. By the eternal blazing sun, your name will be remembered in Septimont forever. This world will never forget what you've done for us, Rover.
And don't go forgetting us either. Got it? We're throwing a huge celebration in Septimont for this victory.
It's Cetus the Tidebreaker. Are you here to see our captain off too?
Maybe it's more than just a farewell. I think the Tidebreaker wants to escort you on your journey.
So, till we meet again.
Till we meet again, Rover.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. Tethys is already running a full power analysis as we speak. However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete. We're still investigating the cause. But look, successfully containing a gem infused with the Threnodian's power? No small feat. It's already a huge step forward. If the Threnodian is truly bound to civilization, who's to say another one won't return to Renacida in some new form? Still, even if that happens, it won't be reclaiming this piece of its power. That gives us a window to Renacida, the land of echoes. If tacit discords can be manually converted into echoes and become tools to fight the Lament, then maybe the Threnodian might also be something we could transform. Heck, maybe, but that's all theorizing best kept to caffeinated hours. For now, we'll need to wait until Tethys completes its analysis before drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad it helped. I'll be on my way then.
Hey, Rover. She's got real skill. Moves like she's already part of our rhythm. This kind of synergy doesn't come knocking twice.
Everyone in the Black Shores has made it their mission to stand against the Lament. Our goals are the same, and we've been walking the same path from the start. I know you're not the type who likes being tied down by titles. But just remember this. You're not fighting it alone. So, this flower marks you as one of us. Whether you join us or not, if you ever run into trouble out there.
I see. Oh, one more thing. My last terminal gave out after I used it too much. Think the Black Shores could lend me a new one?
Lend? Please. You break it, you come get a new one.
Thanks. Well then, till next time. Angel. That's my real name.
Angel? Huh. Such a beautiful name.
Don't worry about her. Nothing's stopping that one. No storm and no raging sea.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how...
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination, after all, remains humanity's sharpest...
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence. But of course, none of it would have worked until Leviathan slipped the Sentinel's leash and reclaimed the reins of the Dark Tide.
It cost more time than I'd have liked, but everything unfolded exactly as you scripted. Such precision, such devotion. Bravo.
A trial, nothing less. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot transcend their limits and overcome their lesser natures will remain imprisoned by their own making. Well, such souls deserve no salvation.
No souls deserve salvation. Why even try? This world was born from chaos and exists in disorder. The only winning move is to be worse, wilder. To out-chaos the chaos. Every noble act of salvation only makes chaos hungrier. You want to destroy to save, but me? I want to save to destroy.
You sound disappointed in how the story ends.
Did I say that? Your stories have always been a treat. Screaming crowds drowning in despair, a world tearing at the seams. Every collapse, every unravel. If they cannot overcome the pain, then let them fall straight into the ending I want. And speaking of which, quill bearer who toys with hearts, your sins weigh as heavy as mine. Tell me, where will your ending play out?
It has already been written into the script. But until I reach it, as long as breath remains in me, I will haunt the stage like a phantom. A reminder that one must always look for.
Oh, Rover wasn't wrong about you. You really are a cruel, extreme man.
Insanity, reason, and something in between. All our choices born of free will, and only through free will can we defy the surging tides of fate. That is why we both seek to change it. For beneath such tides, no one is content to remain merely a humble servant.
You lost the gem I entrusted to you, Christoforo.
Forgive me, but haven't we already seized what we truly desired? You see, even the Beyond forged from Leviathan's power couldn't endure. It fell short of the perfection you longed for, but if you wish to try again, I remain at your service.
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make use of.
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale. Let this be the last note of our symphony.
As you wish. My sincerest gratitude for your wonderful performance, Lady Frolova. May you find the strength to create the beyond you once envisioned.
If this world truly cannot change, perhaps I will seek a new path for myself.
Huh. I would have thought someone as stubborn as she would learn to adapt. But, Grand Architect, are you really going to let her walk off and do as she pleases?
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to judge her for following her whims.
Judge? You wound me. I'm far more faithful to my indulgences than she ever was. No. I just want to tag along and add a few more flourishes to her symphony.
There are still greater matters that demand your attention. Though our roads diverge, our ideals remain as one. In the end, they all lead to the same place. Separation is but the prelude to possibility. All so that humanity may cross that final gateway. Our goals in Jinjo and Rinasita have been fulfilled. A Threnodian's resonator, an artificial Threnodian, and a second resonance awakening. We now possess both the knowledge and the means. Next, it is time we turn our gaze to our accomplishments. Elahai Roy.
Power levels.
I will be there.
Did you see me?